Okay, this is the first set of notes you will be taking for 7th grade math. Every day we take a new set of notes and they all go in a composition notebook. Um, and so today we're going to kind of go over what the expectations are for notes in that notebook. So each day you write the new notes on on their very own new page. So this should be the first page in your notebook. It's titled multiplication, so you need to write the word multiplication at the top of the page on a line, underlined in nice, neat printing. Tomorrow, when you take notes again, you're going to write those notes on their own new separate sheet of paper. You don't need to write your name on the page because this is in a composition notebook that has your name on the cover. So I know that you already know how to do multiplication, so this is a review. So we'll go pretty quickly, and you won't be writing a lot. Mainly what we're going to do for this review is just do some examples. So the first problem that you're going to do is 27 times 8. You're multiplying you're multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. So 27 times 8. Okay. I won't go into a lot of detail about how to multiply this because you should already know. But if for some reason you have a question about carrying numbers or adding them, then you can look at this. So what you really need to remember here is that you need to keep everything lined up perfectly. So first we're going to multiply 8 times 7. So step 1 in this problem, step 1. I'm going to make it a colon, step 1, 8 times 7. Okay, and that's 56. So I have to carry the 5 and bring the 6 down. So I'm going to write that here. Carry 5. Okay, then I multiply 8 times 2. So step 2, you're going to multiply 8 times 2, but you're going to add the 5. So 8 times 2 is 16, plus 5 is 21. So I'm going to try to keep my numbers lined up by place value. So these are the ones, these are the tens, and then this is the hundreds. And that becomes more important as you add more digits to the numbers that you're multiplying. Okay, let's do another example. So this time we'll go 36 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36. And 6 times 3 is 18 plus 3, and that's 21. So we have the same answer, but we multiply different numbers coincidentally. All right, I'm going to put a third example down here, and then I'd like you to pause the video and try to do it by yourself. So our third number is 53, our problem is 53 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21, so I'm going to carry my 2 and put my 1 down. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 2 is 37. So our final answer is 371. All right, so that is pretty basic multiplication. Now we're going to multiply some 2-digit numbers, 2-digit by 2-digit. So I'm going to scroll up. Now your work should look exactly like mine on your page. So up here, I worked down. I did example 1, example 2, example 3, and I worked downwards. So you should be doing the same thing. So this is example 4, and this time we're going to multiply 14 by 23. So 14. Okay. 14 by times 23. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Now, here we're going to add, since we're multiplying by a tens digit, up here we just multiplied by a ones digit. Since we're multiplying by a tens digit, we have to put a placeholder in here. So then we go 2 times 4 is 8. But think about it, what I'm actually multiplied, since this number is 23, I actually multiplied, and this number here is 4, right? It's in the ones place, and this is in the tens place. So I multiplied 20 by 4. So that's actually 80, and it shows up right here because I put that placeholder in. Now I'm going to multiply 2 times 1, it's 2. And you'll see that it's in the hundreds place, which makes sense because if I broke this down, I was actually multiplying 20 times 10, and that was 200. So the 2 went into the hundreds place. All right. Now I add. Let me put my addition symbol there. 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 8 is 12. I have to carry the 1. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So the final answer is 322. All right, let's do another one of those. Whoops. I'm going to go down more. Now, if you're running out of space on your page, go ahead and write it here to the right of this problem so that we see that, oh, these are all 2-digit by 2-digit numbers. All right, so now I'm going to multiply. And please make sure you're leaving space between your examples. I should have left more space to make it obvious, but I'm going to leave a couple of blank lines here. If your work is all smashed together in your notes, it makes it really hard to look at and see what you've done. So this is 87. I'm going to erase because I did not write on the lines. And it's really important that my work be neat when I'm doing notes. So I'm going to try that again. And I am writing 87 times 36 times 36. Okay. 6 times 7 is 42. Carry the 4, bring down the 2. 6 times 8 is 48. 49, 50, 51, 52. I added that 4. So the 5 is actually a hundredths, and the 2 is a 10. I need a placeholder in, so I'm actually multiplying 30 times 7. So 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to put a line through that 4 because I don't, that was from when I multiplied before, so I don't want to get things mixed up. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 7, that was 21. So carry my 2, bring down my 1. 3 times 8 is 24. 25, 26. I had to add the 2. So now I'm going to put my 2 in the thousands place. So it's 26. The 6 goes into the hundreds place. Now I just have to add. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 5 plus 6 is 11, carry the 1, and there's my final answer. I'm going to do one more. So I'm going to write the number up here, and then I'd like you to pause the video and see if you can do this one on your own. So the problem is 47 times 64. Okay, 47 times 64. So if you could pause and do this one on your own. Okay, so 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 is 18. Notice that my place value is correct. These are the ones. Everything in this column is 1. Everything in this column is 10. Everything here is hundreds. And then I need a placeholder. So I'm actually multiplying this tens digit by these 2 digits. So 6 times 7 is 42. 42. And then, whoops. I'm not sure why I keep doing that, I'm sorry. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 4 is 28, so I'm going to put 28 here, and then add. 8 plus 0 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, 8 plus 1 is 9, plus the one that I carried is 10. I'm going to carry the one there, and that's 3. So my final answer is 3008. Now, if you got that right on your own, you're golden. If you got it wrong, please erase what you did and write the correct work. At this point, you should feel pretty confident in multiplying. If you don't, if you feel like you need more help, please contact me, come and see me, email me. Because you need to know how to do this. If you struggle with this, 7th grade math it will be more difficult for you. So you shouldn't have this mastered. All right. See you for our next set of notes.